Hello guys, it's Lil Scotty11 back with another video, and today I am presenting you the deck that I'm using for the KC Cup. It's a modified deck of the deck I used to get the platinum rank. The only difference is I still don't have my 5th fusion card. I still have that Rio Senshi that I still can't summon. And I took out one of my Meteor Dragons and put in a Mirror Wall. This card saved my butt so many times it's not even funny. And I'm still rocking with the restart skill. It's helped me out a lot. I mean, sometimes I get completely garbage hands and I use the restart skill and it just turns the entire tide of the battle. But if you're not gonna use the if you don't want to use the restart skill for if you try to make a fusion deck or exact copy of this deck, I would recommend Beat Down, because with this card you can essentially win the duels. You know, when your opponent lives with annoyingly like 300 life points left, well, this skill will solve that problem by beefing up your monsters a little bit. I do not recommend using Kaiba's what's peak performance skill, because especially if you're running this card, if you're not running Fusion Gate with your fusion deck, then you could run that field spell, but I don't. Yeah, so skills restart or beat down. Another skill that's good for this deck is Bandit Keys Switcheroo, but I don't use that because I've heard a lot of people saying they use Switcheroo and they get the same card that they swapped in, which is pretty annoying. And here's the deck I've been working on. They're still not ready. It's a Joey Wheeler deck. It's basically a burn deck. The deck works all around this card. Send one equipped card equipped to this card to your graveyard. Inflict 500 points of damage to your opponent's life points, which is very nice. So it's gonna take, let me do the calculations real quick. Essentially 8, is that right? Let me redo my math. 2000. It's gonna take a bunch of equipped spells to actually kill off your opponent. But if I get more black pendants, it's gonna take 7 cards, 7 equipped spells, including the 3 black pendants, to take out your opponent. And we got Draw Sense Earth. He's the only Earth type monster in the deck. So once you take 1500 points of damage, you get to draw this guy from the top of your deck and just go off with all your equipped spells. I also have Cup of Ace, just in case we get lucky and get that head, so we can get even more equipped spells. And you can get Buster, and Buster Rancher is a equipped spell I want to talk about, because you can actually use this equipped spell to destroy a Dark Magician. So you can only equip this card to a monster with 1000 or less attack, and when he attacks a monster with 2500 points or more, he gains 2500 points. So let's say you battle a 2700 Dark Magician. This guy goes up to 3100, stronger than a Blue Eyes White Dragon, and you take that Dark Magician right out. So this deck's not completed. Like I said, I need to get more black pendants, but I've won a match with this. It was very hard to do. I'm not sure if I should keep Beer Karibo. Yeah. So my Kaiba Fusion deck that I just showed you is the deck I've been using the entire KC tournament, the KC Cup. So let's go to, where can I check to show you where I'm at the KC Cup right now. I'm at level 3, so Excuse me, sorry. I'm at level 3. Level 3 for Junk Synchron. So if you guys are playing the KC Cup, let me leave a comment down below of which monster level you are and what monster corresponds to your current level. Like I said, level 3 I'm Junk Synchron. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losses and 1, 2 losses, but that's as of recent. These are my recent duels. Yeah, I was on quite a big winning streak. And then this guy summoned Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I had my Meteor Black Dragon. This guy was like, bruh, I'm not done yet. Polymerization. He took 2 of his Blue Eyes. One of the, he used his Mystical Sheep, number 2, and summoned Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon and killed my Meteor Dragon. Actually, he did not kill my Meteor Dragon. Then he used the ability of Han, to send my Meteor Black Dragon back to the, extra deck, and then he attacked me directly with Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, winning him the game. If he didn't attack directly with him and he had to go through my Meteor Black Dragon, I could have just summoned my Blue Dragon Summoner and taken out actually no, because if he didn't activate the effect of Han, I wouldn't have been able to take out the rest of his life points. So he basically had the game once Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon came out. But in my defense, the guy used like 3 Han. That was like his third time using Han against me, man. He had the Hans on stack. I wonder if they got that feature for the It doesn't. Well, in regular duels, it lets you click on the guy that you fight and fight a computer-controlled version of them to see how you would have done. But it seems that option's not available in the KC Cup. So I was gonna see if I could face off against this guy once again for you guys to see how lucky he got with his pulls, cause that was pure luck that he won. He had an over 20 card deck, so it was luck that he got the summon Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. See if I can get a victory for you guys on camera. Oh, and by the way, a bunch of cards leaked for Duel Links. I'm not sure if it's true, but it showed Elemental Heroes, Destiny Heroes, and one of my favorite monsters, Armed Dragon, level 10. It didn't leak any of his other levels, just Armed Dragon level 10. Do I want to keep the sand? Yeah, I'll keep. I think I can make the sand work, guys. Yeah, so Armed Dragon level 10 has been leaked. I'm not sure if it's true, but the other leaks for Tyrant Dragon turned out to be true, so this has a pretty good chance of becoming true. And once the new stuff releases, I'm probably going to be using either a Destiny Hero deck. I never ran a Destiny Hero deck in regular Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's gonna be quite viable since you can get to your key Destiny heroes a lot faster since we're running 20 card decks. Or probably Armed Dragon, which Armed Dragon was actually in my first deck. Oh snap, he's using Barrel Dragon. Is he gonna get that nasty amount of luck with this? Man, I don't know what it is about me, but when people use Barrel Dragon against me, it usually works. It didn't work this time. I mean, they get that super luck when they face off against me, but this time it's not working. So I guess we're in an official tournament environment, so they won't let these people get this super luck. 13 cards left in the deck, and I've got 3 fusion cards in this deck. And I'm about to draw 3 cards on my next turn. Will I be able to draw one of my fusion cards? Probably not, man. This game hates me. I should have just restarted. I got it, boys. It's not Fusion Gate, though, which is saddening. I could have gone into Meteor Dragon, but I'm gonna go into Thunder Dragon just cause I don't feel like. Man, when am I gonna learn my lesson? I'm constantly putting my logo in the wrong place, and now his life points are covered up. So I don't know how many life points he has. Can I check actually? Yeah, he's got. Wait, is that right? He's only got 2,900 life points. I don't feel like that's right, but whatever. Another polymerization. I wonder if this guy actually uses his extra deck or if his extra deck is actually for show. I mean, a lot of people put fake extra decks. I mean, that's a viable strategy in regular Yu-Gi-Oh! But in this game, I don't feel like it's very necessary to put in a fake extra deck. Because you're basically going to be able to tell and within the first 2 turns if your opponent's got a fusion deck, because they have to invest a bunch of cards that actually make a functional fusion deck. I'm actually planning on making another fusion deck with different fusion monsters, like the with what's that guy's name? Rio something. Rio Senshi, and that other fusion card that came out. That came out in the Tyrant Dragon packs. I'm also trying to make a Gaia the Dragon Champion deck. I've actually been buying keys from the shops so I can fight Yugi once again. I've dropped so many cards from that I've transferred a bunch, but I can't get the card I want from Gaia the Dragon Champion. I was actually telling you guys I was thinking about putting it in this deck, but I actually changed my mind. I'm gonna make a deck specifically for him, and I'm just gonna try to see if I can get the second copy of Meteor Black Dragon put in this deck. So, happy dueling, guys. I hope we all get to the glorious level 12 status in the Kaiba Corporation Cup. And some of you might be able to guess what my level monster is gonna be once I get to level 12, but if you don't guess, it's alright. Mine is gonna be Red Nova Dragon, cause he's one of my favorite synchro monsters, and synchro monsters are not in this game. They haven't even been leaked. Even though the Notorio monsters are in this game, and the Notoria actually have their own synchro monsters. I mean, I think there's this Notoria Lion thing. It's got like 3,100 attack points. There's a bunch of Notoria synchro cards. And in the Gemini monsters, they just released a bunch of Gemini monsters in the from the card trader. I'm actually getting I'm going to make a Gemini deck, but I'm not sure if it's actually going to be good, because here's the thing with the Geminis. They go into the extra deck. Gemini monsters go into the extra deck. They actually have 2 extra deck monsters that are specifically for them. Black Brute Dragon, and I forget the other one, but it's a fusion dragon monster with 2,100 attack points. What's awesome about this dragon is you don't need to summon them twice to get their effects. Once you put them on the field, they already have their effects. I mean, in my regular Gemini deck, this guy was the best card in the entire deck. I mean, this guy would get me all my key Gemini monsters out onto the field so I can go into my dragon, so I can go into both my dragons, Black Boot Dragon and the Fusion Dragon. But none that stuff isn't available in Duel Links, so I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna be able to make a viable deck out of Gemini monsters. I don't think he's actually gonna be the start and the show of the deck. I think the butterfly monster is actually gonna be the start of the show, and I'm gonna use a card that I had in my Revolt Underwood deck, Pinch Hopper. Even though it's not a Gemini card, it can, once my opponent destroys that card, I can summon the butterfly, normal summon it on my next turn, and I could use some cards that discard. Oh, and here's another thing. They don't even have the top tier Gemini monsters like Phoenix Gearfried. Phoenix Gearfried was a boss in Gemini monsters, and I don't think they have. They don't have the 1900 beater Gemini monster either. So, I honestly don't think I'm gonna be able to make Gemini monsters viable, which is unfortunate because I've already spent quite a bit of gold getting the cards for it. I didn't get this guy because this guy sucks. I'm not gonna waste 2 summons on this thing just so I can draw a card, man. That's stupid. Yeah. So, good luck on the KC Cup. Maybe you'll see me. And if you are one of my loyal subscribers, and I do see you in the KC Cup, I hope I do not pummel you too ferociously. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.